Hello and welcome back to where we left in the previous video at day 5 of my bikepacking trip to Berlin. If you haven't seen these previous videos, don't forget to check them out, and now let's continue with the trip. The Altstadtmarkt is where we ended in the last video, so that's where we start now. Biking further, I again approach a doll like the ones on the square which I encountered earlier on, but this one does look more friendly in a way. Biking in the direction of Schloss Arkaden, I encounter even more of these doll statues. And at this point I really wonder what the story is of these artworks, as they really fascinate me. After doing some research, I however couldn't find any information about these dolls, so perhaps it was kind of a temporary exhibition. So a request to you, if by any chance anyone knows more about these mystery dolls, I would love to hear about it. As mentioned, the building I cycle by is called Schloss Arkaden, and something you might not guess at first, I have been told this is a shopping mall. And here, a full table of these mysterious doll statues. Continuing my route, I approached the Happy Rizzi House, a building designed by New York artist James Rizzi. The building is an office building, so you cannot visit it, but passing by is worth it in my opinion as well, as it makes me smile. Discovering more and more of the city, I fell in love more and more. This place is just really cute. Crossing a cozy square with even more dolls, I decided to take a break and have a crap at a cafe. Leaving the city, I cycled through some colorful neighborhoods and then found myself back in nature. I don't know why, but I always want to record trains that cross my path. Yes, I know I have been saying this in almost every video of this journey, but look at these wonderful German houses, so lovely. When I left this small village, a part of the trek began where I met almost no one for a very long time. And it's precisely these contrasts that I really like. And then I found on the road a lot of blackberries, which I couldn't resist. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like picking your own fruit is such a romantic thing about bikepacking. And this is actually the first thing that I found, which I'm sure of I can eat safely. And I picked quite a lot, so I was very excited. Since I usually play my cycling videos slightly faster than they actually are, I thought it would be fun to show some footage of me cycling at an average speed and one showing that I'm going up a hill, so you can see how slow that often is. A disclaimer here, on camera a hill always looks less steep than it actually is. Going down afterwards is the best. And again back to unpaved roads. Then I reached the village Bornem. And yet another train. This one is a very typical one, which I encountered multiple times during my trip to Berlin. This train is, compared to a normal train, very slow, and long before you can even see or hear it, the barriers are already closed, which makes that you need to wait for quite a bit. And then I approached Königslutter am El, the place where I would stay for the night. But this time I wouldn't stay at a campsite. Instead, I booked a hotel. Besides that, I could really use some comfort after biking for 5 days with too little sleep in my tent. The weather forecast predicted rain all night and also for the next morning. And having already packed my tent in the pouring rain earlier on this trip, I thought a hotel was not such a bad idea. As there were no hostels available around, I had to book a hotel with a swimming pool. Oops. I really didn't have a choice. As if it couldn't get any better, my room got upgraded because there was a problem with the toilet in the room I booked. In the next shot, you see me enjoying this new room. Boom, boom, boom. 2-persoonskamer. And then it was time to take a look at the swimming pool. Swimming felt really relaxing after my day of biking. This is where I discovered the huge tan line on my arms. And while I'm enjoying the pool for, well, and going for dinner in the hotel later on, this video of day 5 has come to an end. So that was it for this video. Thank you all for following my journey, and if you liked this video, I really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Then I see you in the next one. Video, thank you sharing Altstadtmarkt. Dus het klinkt heel raar. Altstadtmarkt. Oh.